Yeah, no, I just got a notification on my phone that we went live. Wow, you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I just heard that. It's like, did I just hear myself?
Welcome to the show, and what a complete load of shit we've got for you tonight.
I used to laugh at the idea of a woman prime minister.
John, you can ask me questions if you give me notice.
There's no time necessarily for manners.
Doesn't give my opponents much time to run.
I'm responsible for introducing the concept of MMP by accident.
They hate the system.
I used to call the old culture the concrete playground.
Poets in this country have always been the smart ones.
I've been performing since I was born.
I can smell the uranium on it.
No mai hara mai te whānau ki Aotearoa I tēnei pō. Ko Magenta toko ingoa.
And co PJ Rogers talking you, and oh no, I forgot to change my name.
Oh, I don't know why, but I can only see myself right now.
You can only see yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, because I haven't enabled the camera, that's why.
Oh,
there you go.
Wow.
Oh, could not start video source. Okay, I might need to hang up on you.
Oh, wow. So I'm just going to leave by myself.
That might be the only fix to this. Yeah, I might need to hang up on you and bring you back. Alright, 1 second. Alright. I think I just need to close all of Chrome.
I don't know if I'm still...
And then we're going to reopen Chrome. Sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. Goodness gracious.
Hey, are we still on? But I...
Yeah, something's being fucky.
Okay, yeah, no. God, why do I look like that?
Now let's see if it picks it up. Is it picking up the video? No! Did not start the videos. Oh, you know why? I figured it out. I didn't start the virtual camera. There we go.
Okay, oh my god.
All right.
I also realized the whole time you and I were both visible, and I...
we were visible.
Yep, we were visible that whole time. I couldn't hear you, but I could see you because I flicked over to the YouTube page.
Well, I would have been audible. You wouldn't have been you were visible, but not audible.
Visible and audible. I could hear myself.
How? Oh, wait, no, that's right. It still sources your mic from the camera. It doesn't matter. That's right. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. What did you say? Did you say horrible things?
No, I was just mostly sitting there quiet being like, man.
Did you say what we... Oh, no. Did you say what... Oh, wait, no, I don't have to worry because I muted the desktop audio. No desktop audio from me.
Jesus Christ.
So if I get random noises playing, it's fine. I've just muted my desktop audio. Oh my goodness.
That's fine. I'm sure we should... I'll be able to play any videos if we need
Yeah,
them.
that's the last time I should talk the audience behind their back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry you had to hear all that. It was...
They'd love it.
I say horrible things about Kiwi Burb. You don't want to know.
Right? Like how
Wait.
they're an absolute unit and ran from Newtown into town.
I am best mates with Kiwi Rob, and I don't want to hear otherwise.
Actually, that's funny. Yeah. Nice try, Kiwi Burb. So...
Mm.
We're going to have to try harder next time to... I don't know how to install Rogers.
Yeah, it's true. I'm like that song that my principal played when we were like in high school. Whip, run away, ricochet, fire away, something, you're bulletproof. Remember that one?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's the one. Hold on, I'm going to turn you up. Let me know if that's better, guys. Exactly. No, it's the other. It's the other one. No. There's the one that goes.
Timer, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was around the same time. But I remember my principal was like, I was listening to the. I don't know why he's like British now. I was listening to the. To my daughter's music on the way to her school, and I heard this song, and it was inspirational.
Yeah,
it was, and he sat there and he like dramatically like read the lyrics in front of the entire school, and he's like, fire away, your words are like I don't know, like whatever the fucking cheesy cliche shit. He was like, this song speaks to me. This is exactly what words should do. You should pick yourself up. And you know, the guy loved to lecture.
Oh my god, the intellectualizing of Sia, or David Guetta featuring Sia, is wild, but also I can believe it.
Oh, I remember because he doubled up. He was a pastor as well, so he was a preacher for a living. So yeah, that was fun. He never seemed to creep in any religious stuff though. So kudos to him there. He did know how to keep it secular at least, unlike some other teachers I had.
That's great. I love it.
I forgot where I was going with that. Whatever.
I don't know. But hey,
it would have been a
do not be
bad...
sorry. You are not late. You're right on time.
Yeah, no, we fucked around for like last like 10 minutes. We've only been live for like 3 minutes, really.
True, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's been a day. How is your week? Last week.
Let's see. It started off with I had to do a 13-hour shift because my colleague had to leave early, but that was fine because I had everything for the show nice and prepped. So I had a nice relaxing weekend, almost too relaxing, as you can see today. Everything's a shit show. And then today is the only day I won't be doing another 13-hour, but I'm going to be doing 13 hours like for the next 4 weeks straight. Which is and only Monday I can't make is this next Monday, so I won't be. I'm not sure if you're going to do a solo show or whatever, but
I mean, as long as we sort out my side of the OBS, I could definitely do that. You know, hold down the fort while you're fucking doing the hard mahi, because 13 hours.
Yeah, it's fun. So. And then just before we go live, like 2 hours, I find out from my boss that another colleague has just given their 4 weeks notice, so they'll be gone. And then so I'm probably going to be doing this for a while now I think about it. So probably going to be a lot of stretching myself then. But anyway.
Oh well, we'll work around it. Hopefully, I'll be able to.
Don't worry, I'll just
have to take all the AT. While you hold down the real mahi, and I'll just hold us down on this end. I think that'll be fun. That'll be cute. And hey, I'm sure they'll just miss you next week. But
but how was your week?
I have had oh man, I am so I'm low key still tired and probably going to be recovering for at least another 24 hours. It was a huge week. I don't know if I told you, but I went to Kapiti with the Green Party. Well, the Māori Greens specifically. So as I'm a Green member, I'm in Te Rōpū Pounamu, which is the Māori Greens. It's not like the other networks though. We're actually, and this is something I learned this weekend that was so cool. Turns out in the Green Party, they share the actual decision-making between Te Rōpū Pounamu and the rest of the party in a co-governance model. So that is what we spent the weekend doing, was discussing some of, I guess, our priorities as a group within the Greens, and also talking about how we might kind of go forward into this next year of absolute fucking insanity. So got there Friday at 4 p.m. and then I got back into Wellington yesterday around 2 p.m. and then I went back to the Green Party office for a different campaign policy meeting till nearly 8:30 and then I came home and didn't go to bed till fucking 2 in the morning. But it was good. It was really good. Like, super exhausting. I had to sleep in a marae, which obviously sleeping in a there was like nowhere else to sleep. Well, I don't like sleeping in a room full of people.
Fair enough, I guess.
Like I'm real.
Well, when you put it that way,
I'm real sensitive when it comes to like sound and light when I sleep. And I'm also not used to like we were having breakfast at 7:30 in the morning kind of vibes, and I'm not a 7:30 in the morning kind of person, so waking up at like 6 a.m. and then like we'd start talking about like policy and campaigning from like 9 in the morning through till 9 p.m. at night.
Fucking hell.
But I did get to swim in the ocean at night with Marama Davidson. So I was also sleeping in between Tanya Waikato and Marama Davidson. So like I'm probably going to be flexing about that for a while because I'm feeling really smug about it. You know what I mean? I even got some pictures for us to have a nose.
Yeah, it seems like no one's keen on the marae by the sounds of it. Kiwi Burbs definitely not.
Oh, I mean,
Fuck the marae.
There's nothing
like sleeping on the marae.
Okay, but when obviously like I'm a night owl, I was having a hard time. I also didn't have my routine, which didn't help, and so I got to bed at like 1:30 in the morning, and you can just hear this chorus of different people snoring at like different. It was like a choir of snoring, and it's hot, and like it's thin mattresses. Like my body's not built for lying on a thin mattress on the ground. It's a lot, but it was great. Like it was exhausting, but in a very good way. If you just go to our shared screen.
Sure.
I haven't actually opened them all.
By the way, I used to go to Scouts, so I did a lot of camping, so I understand what it's like to be in a room full of
I'm not a camping guy. Yeah, I'm not a camping guy either. This is me and Marama. This is us driving home. So we got to drive some of the South Island Green Party members down. We took them to the airport, and then Marama dropped me at home. And then I've got a picture of all of us. So, well, this isn't everyone. So we did have a slight revolving door of people because not everyone was able to come for the whole weekend, understandably. Like Tamitha Paul, she kind of came in and out. She had like a bunch of extra work. Kahurangi Carter was there for the first night. It was so good seeing her again. She's such a darling. It was so funny though, because she just couldn't stop gushing about Pat and Chewy to me. And I was just laughing because I was just like, she's like, oh, I love those boys so much. Why are they so sweet? I'm like,
those sweet little boys.
Yeah. So, and then it was crazy, like Hannah Linden, when she came up and we were doing like our, kia ora, do the hugs and the kisses. And she's like, oh, I was like, I'm Magenta. She's like, yeah, I know you. I was listening to you in the car on the way up here. I was like, what the fuck? You're like a Green Party, like, MP. Why the fuck are you listening to me? But, nah, it was awesome. Dry mouth. But I got to meet so many different people. I learned a lot about how the party works, about how policy works. Honestly, my brain was just so tired from sheer overload, but really good. Obviously, great to see that we're kind of strategizing for next year. I know we started campaign planning here in Wellington yesterday as well. So, like, there's a lot going on already behind the scenes. And
did you pitch the Where's Your Economy Now campaign?
I didn't get a chance to get there, to be honest. But This is also like, we did this in a Māori setting and in a Green Party setting, which meant we had like one kaupapa to discuss that took approximately 5 hours, and we were like 2 hours late for lunch, and we were also late for dinner as well. So like the cook had to put the food back in the oven because we just wouldn't stop talking. But it was good. It was good. Like Marama called us painfully democratic, but that's the good thing about being that kind of setting, is that it's about allowing the space for the conversations that just kind of flow naturally, and also obviously staying on kaupapa and all of that kind of thing. So it was, and no, we didn't have hangi, but trust you when I tell you that we had the most amazing food. We had like a make your own sandwich bar that had like all these different meats and eggs and all that. We also had vegan options and vegetarian options, but there was a lot of meat, which I had a few members going, wow, I didn't expect there to be this much meat at a Green Party event. Because, but
no, they love killing.
It was funny though. We got obviously, like, there were so many people, but I ended up meeting like a few of the cuzzies, a couple of people that were like, oh, we come from the same groups. Cheer. Nice. Good to know. But it was a really good time. And I'm probably going to be volunteering for a bit of mahi.
Okay.
By the looks of it, because it's a lot to do in this coming year. So I think I'm going to have to, put my effort where my morals are. And
gonna be a busy boy.
Yeah, I mean, like we all know we can't afford to have a not a one-term government. So, and with everything that's going on at the moment, like, oh, it's exciting though. I am excited. Oh yeah, that's right. Got more pictures. This is me and Tanya Waikato. Gotta show you on this one.
Okay.
Also, funnily enough, my best friend said, one of my friends said them being like, "Oh my god, you're on Tanya's story." I was like, "Yeah, I spent the whole weekend with her." But yeah, that's been fun. I guess we should probably do some of our actual.
We should probably move into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of busy boys,
Why is this not loading? Sorry, the image it says the image you're requesting does not exist or is no longer available.
hold up. I might have screwed up. Hold up.
Yep, don't worry.
No, I
was
worked
gonna
hard on
change
that
it.
one.
I was going to change it for you, but for some reason it's... Well,
I didn't work that hard.
I'll have a look at the
Here we
chat.
are. I got it
so
now.
can
I got it
search.
now.
Oh, nice. Nice, okay. Let me have a look.
What the fuck have I done?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't see it.
All right, I fixed the link.
All right, let's try again. Nope.
No.
Nope. It's that one that's in the beginning of the thing, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. There.
Oh, okay, now we got it. Now we're cooking. Now
It wasn't
we're
my
cooking.
fault. It wasn't my
All
fault,
good.
guys.
All good.
All right.
What a picture.
There we
what
go.
a picture.
I just wanted to show the
I have to
$3
zoom.
failure. I made it that high quality though. You can zoom
That's
in.
beautiful, honestly.
I mean, it took me like 5 minutes. It's nothing.
Hey, it's still beautiful.
Yeah, sometimes quick Photoshop's the best though.
Honestly, totally.
So last week, the $3 failure himself, David Seymour, tried to pin current negligible 1% drop in attendance on teachers' strike the prior week. He failed to note that the reason the teachers were striking were due to poor wages and conditions, and they had simply catered, and if they had simply catered towards their concerns, they wouldn't have been on strike in the first place. Sorry, got something stuck in my throat. Despite climate activists being painted as the ones living in a fantasy land with fairy tales and unicorn kisses, Simon Watts also says it will be technology rather than taxing methane emissions that brings New Zealand agriculture emissions down ahead of its trip to COP30 in Brazil. He also stated that there was a financial incentive for farmers without a methane tax, somehow relying on the ill-proven good hard nature that capitalists do not rape and pillage for short-term gains in order to maximize their immediate profits. Among the tech the government is banking on are methane-suppressing metal capsules they stick inside cows, as well as vaccines and genetic advances. When asked if it was a gamble to rely solely on technologies, Watts said there was a risk of anything. Seemingly, he was oblivious to the irony that climate change itself is a guarantee. Pop also popped out of the woodwork last week, having rebranded as the Opportunities Party.
I thought that was what they were.
No, they were the Opportunity Party. Now they're the Opportunities.
Oh, was it singular opportunity?
Yeah, now they're multiple opportunities
I
are
think they've
available.
always like put pluralized there.
I guess maybe that's partly why they did it. But yeah, no, they come out as the Opportunities Party with their new leader, Quilei Wong, and she's promising the introduction of an LVT and which is a land value tax and a universal basic income, but they're branding that one as a citizen's income, I guess. I don't know. It's so they've made it so it's basically a UBI, but apparently it's means tested. So the higher you go, the less you get. Apparently.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, because a part of the premise that sells a UBI is like lowering administration costs. So who knows? Maybe we got like the population that allows us to do that, but.
Well, I mean, okay, I guess though, if we're thinking of it from the kind of point where it's usually like, it's not like we just want to tax the rich. It's like there are thresholds. So I'm assuming we'd be able to go like, look, this is a reasonable threshold to be like, if you earn this much money, like you don't need a couple of, or however many hundreds of dollars you get.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'd have to see like the modeling and that kind of stuff on it. But like one of the biggest selling points usually of the UBI is saving on admin fees because you're not mean testing people. So I don't know. Maybe it's a population thing. I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
But no, it's definitely a good step in the right direction, in my opinion. So.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, moving on. Oh yes, the government performance rating has hit its new low in a most recent survey.
I love the photo they chose.
Yeah, there's like the denial face and the just oh shit, this just got real. like Nicola Willis looks like she's like got a secret, like, nah, this is all going to turn around. I'm confident. And
he's just like,
that's what you got. You go, I got this, and she don't got this. So, next year is what?
Going to be a wacky and busy one.
Oh, yeah. Especially when it comes to tax. I don't know, but I've so far, I'm actually pretty interested in Top's tax plan. I want to see more on it, but
same.
It's definitely caught my eye. And one thing I like about Top too, I guess, like they're sort of very narrow focused, like they're pretty much like we're just about finance and that kind of thing. Well, finance and as well as environment. That's sort of like their two main sort of stances, I guess. And I don't know, like I guess you could say it's MMP maturing. We'll just leave it at that, shall we? It's just MMP maturing, guys.
Right.
I don't want to go too much in a rabbit hole about my opinions on Top. Maybe some other time, if they become more relevant. Yeah. So the latest Ipsos Issues Monitor survey found that the government's performance rating is 3.9 out of 10, the lowest since the survey began in September 2017. About 45% of respondents rated the government between 0 to 3 out of 10. Another 31% gave ratings of 4 to 6, while only 23% rated the government 7 to 10. For specific issues, the top concern for New Zealanders remains inflation/cost of living at about 61%. Health is the second highest, and housing concern rating dropped from 26 to 22%. So if you go up a bit, I think in the were you eating?
I was drinking water.
All right. Looked like you licked something off like your microphone, like.
Oh no, that was me doing the mute button because I didn't want people to hear my bottle going like this.
It just looked like you were dipping your finger in some ice cream. I swear, maybe it was like the compression or something.
Wish.
And you just like
I don't
licked
have
it.
any ice cream.
You're just sitting there eating ice cream while I'm reading the news. So I guess, yeah, you got inflation. So you got the top 4 issues Labour are all favoured on. The only one, and it's number 5, that National is preferred on is crime/law and order. And I don't even know why, particularly. I mean,
it's the appearance of cracking down on crime. I mean, they're probably going to get people assume that the RAM rating had something to do with the change of government.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff.
I guess this was done like a month ago too. I think when they took the survey, it says.
Yeah,
so,
I feel like that's
I think
probably changed
if it happened
now,
it might have shifted slightly. Whether it's their fault or not, which I don't think it's any party's fault. But it's.
Yeah.
I think they would have taken a dip. Maybe, who knows? Anyway, the gap between New Zealanders who think the country is on the right track and the wrong track. Is 37 versus 63%, which that was the only question I was sort of like, it's the question's a little dumb because it's very interpretive, you know, like whether we're on the right track or the wrong track. Like things can be going like down the shitter like they are, and a lot of people are just like, yeah, but we're still on the right track. It's like, what do you mean? We're going completely down the wrong way.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a good idea to get, I guess, ideas of where people's perceptions of things at least are.
I suppose. I just think it's a weird sort of
I agree.
bit too vague of a question. Sort of, it's using metaphors, you know.
Yeah, but
I think
we're
it needs to be
autistic.
more specific.
That's
I
why
guess,
we don't like that.
I guess. Not everyone else is like fussing over the trolley problem like we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, clearly I wouldn't get involved because that would make me complicit in a crime. That's the only true answer. You don't do anything.
Oh God, let's not get into fucking philosophy.
Well, if you do
on
something, it's
Monday.
manslaughter. Okay.
Your mum's manslaughter.
I'm just saying, whether it's
Read
more
the
ethical
news.
or not, it's still you become a manslaughterer. All right. Speaking of manslaughter, let's move on. We gotta move. I can't do the intros today, unfortunately, because my audio's screwed up. Yeah, we've got. I decided to get a foreign outlet's opinion on this one, just because I found a forein outlet talking about it.
I was like, oh, Guardian article. All right.
Yeah,
Let's go.
on a big New Zealand police scandal, but yeah, this has been noted overseas. So a damning report by the Independent Police Conduct Authority found serious misconduct at the highest levels of police triggered by the actions of former Deputy Commissioner Jevon Skimming. McSkimming's misconduct includes allegations of sexual offending raised by a woman whose lawyer says she was failed by police when she reported the chap. Did I write chap? I must have been in a fucking... must have been in a more jovial mood at that time. She reported the chap. I probably saw it in this article because it's British. That's what it would have been.
Of course.
Yeah, I would have think call him a chap. The report identifies failures such as accepting Miss Skimming's versions of events without an independent inquiry. So they just believed him. Yeah.
I mean, he's a man. They would.
A delay by police in referring the complaints IPCA and misuse of complaints emails to charge under the Harmful Digital Communications Act rather than promptly investigating the primary accusations. Yada yada yada. And so Police Commissioner Richard Chambers publicly has admitted there's been a lack of leadership in the organisation and described the culture as inexcusable. In a further blow to police credibility, Commissioner Chambers was pulled over for speeding at 112 kilometres an hour in his 60 kilometre zone, prompting more questions about leadership and standards. I just thought it was funny. Like, in the wake of all of this, the week before, he gets a fucking speeding ticket.
Right? Like, my God. Fucking hell. Get your shit together, mate.
Anyway, that seems to be just an ongoing thing, but it's added to bad shit as well this week, as we're going to see the ongoing issues and scandals. Oh, wait, this isn't it yet. No, don't worry. Don't worry. We can just do that one.
This is I thought that was the next one.
No. Just go back. We'll just do this one.
God,
so a record number of New Zealanders has left the country. For the 12 months since to September 2025, a record 72,700 New Zealand citizens departed long term. In that same period, about 26,300 New Zealand citizens returned, resulting in a net loss of approximately 46,400 citizens. Yay! So we're shrinking. But for non-citizens, there was a small net gain of about 12,434 overall migrants.
Don't tell Winston Peters that.
Yeah, well, it was still down from about just under 40,000 the previous year. So he has scared off about 80% of them, I'd say. So, he's done pretty good. It's less. It's about 80% less. In the year June to 2025, New Zealand's resident population growth rate dropped to 0.7%, down from 1.7% in 2024 and 2.3% in 2023. Yada yada yada. So net migration gain fell to about 13,700 in the year to June, down from 70,400 in the year June 2024. So that's a loss of about 50,000. There's 50,000.
That's a lot.
People less. There you go. So yeah, everyone in the New Zealand territorial authorities apparently saw slower growth in 2025 compared to 2024. 18 districts recorded population declines. So we're going for that long-term growth, guys. It's when we say we're going for growth, it's like a slingshot. We're pulling back. It's like a 3-year pullback, and then they're going to let it go. And so that's why you got to vote national again, because
that's when you get that trickle down economics.
When it's finally going to happen is after the 3-year pullback. They're like, we're doing it. Keep pulling back. Keep pulling back. We're going for growth. Should I let it go yet, sir? Don't let it go. Keep pulling back. Pull back. We're going for growth. Bigger growth. I've pulled it back for 2 years, sir. Should I? No, keep pulling it back. Keep pulling back. That's what they're doing, guys. It's the biggest pullback we've ever seen. But we are going for growth, and soon everything's just going to start flowing back, and we're going to have a great time. And it's not going to be such a depressing hellhole where my mouth becomes absolutely dry because it's like 26 degrees inside my apartment. Oh,
Jesus, that's hot. That is me here in a hoodie. That's crazy. Also, I agree with Kiwi Burb. This must be the green shoots that National was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
I mean,
yeah.
I love
so
that for
it just keeps
Australia.
going. There's lots more stats in there, but I just can't be fucked going over.
It's depressing. We know it. We all know it's depressing.
Yep, about 58% of our citizens citizen departures headed across the Tasman. So there you go.
Cool.
Yep, all going to Australia. Anyway, after that shit show, and plenty of other shit shows. We got more shit shows. So the government completed 4 bills in a week of political sideshows. 4 government bills have cleared their third reading last week, meaning that they had completed their legislative journey through Parliament and are heading into becoming law. 2 of these bills passed with relative consensus across the House. The other 2 were contentious. So the bills we have were the Medicine Amendments bills, which aims to boost accessibility of medicines in New Zealand by introducing measures such as the Rule of 2, which means if a medicine is approved in 2 overseas jurisdictions, it can be fast-tracked here. Which I thought was kind of a small amount, honestly, to sort of justify fast-tracking. Like, 2 other jurisdictions is not many for us to just be like, yeah, let's speed this thing along the approvals process. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's one thing for if you've got some really, like, unique, rare cases of something where you're like, okay, we might go for some kind of, experimental thing that we've heard of overseas, but that seems... especially because what if those jurisdictions are nothing like here? Like where's all the red tape? Bring back red tape.
Did you just fall off your seat?
No, I was pulling myself forward.
Okay. Anyway, so I don't know. I that's more or less a win, but it just seems it's definitely not enough jurisdictions, in my opinion, for that. The other one was the Land Transport Management Amendment Bill, which is also known as the Congestion Charging Bill. So no reason to really explain that one. That sort of sums it up. So those are the 2 sort of unopposed ones. The next 2, which were the opposed ones, the Education and Training Amendment Bill, which gives the effect to new government education policy and putting in the form of putting educational achievement at the center of decision making, with last-minute amendments from Erica Stanford, which pertain to schools upholding the treaties of Waitangi principles.
Which obviously Tanya Waikato has been currently built. I think on Sunday the list had hit about 450 schools, I think.
Okay.
So, yeah, 450 schools who are pledging basically to not remove the treaty out of schools.
We figured it was a bit over 1,000. I think we searched it up the last week.
That's 2,500.
Was it 2,500? Was it that
It's 2,500 in total, but this is also like I think that's all schools. So we've got like
that would be like early childhood centers and stuff like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So although actually I did see Rotorua Boys High School. So like all schools are. So I think it's just about this has only started since last week. So the fact that nearly 500 out of 2,500 have kind of basically said we're not going to bother with that part of it is pretty good and pretty impressive. So positive sign.
Cool. Well, not cool, but moving on. And fourth time's the charm with the Regulatory Standards Bill, which just awaits its royal assent. The process where the Governor General signs the bill into law. This is likely to happen sometime this week. Yeah.
God, this guy looks like a fucking cartoon villain.
Yeah, they finally got it in there. I mean, where are the guys with the knives coming in?
Like
from behind. Where's my finger guns? More finger guns in Parliament, please.
Right? Maybe Debbie should spend more time doing that. Yeah, I went there.
Anyway, so yeah, these legislative changes happened at the same time that the media spotlight was mostly on other political shows, such as the tensions in Te Pāti Māori and the report on the Independence Police Conduct Authority. So these guys just know how to fucking shove things by and make the most of fucking their media attention.
But that's the thing, though. There's also just so many things that require attention. Like,
I know.
Both of the things that take away from this thing, like, they all needed attention.
Yeah,
like,
again, it's like, what is people supposed to do? Not report? I don't know.
Exactly.
Crazy shit.
I mean, hey.
We just need to do less things. Less things in the week.
I agree. I would like for the news to just chill out sometimes. Especially for this next one.
Okay, yeah, this is one you pulled, so you can go over all this shit.
Well, actually, I guess not funnily enough, this was something that obviously came out on Sunday. A bit of news came out about this, but it's obviously developed. So there were 3 children who lost their lives this weekend at their home in Sanson, which is honestly very, very horrific, but obviously news has kind of come out saying there is a suspected murder-suicide, as they found the body of the father not burned and all of the children were burned. So they were August, Hugo and Goldie, aged 7, 5 and 1. All of the bodies have been located as of most recent. But, oh God, this one's hard to talk about. But what really struck me is that this is now the second time in not very long that we see a story of a man who has taken extreme actions when it comes to his kids. And that terrifies me, to be honest, because I'm like, there's kind of 2 main things of like, how can we protect children in these situations? But at the same time, how do we also address that there's clearly underlying issues that our men are going through that they need to just fucking go get help with? I know it's not always as simple as that, but it's such a complicated issue that it seems to be that we're kind of in a space now where we've had the rise of, Andrew Tate. We've had incels go from being inside 4chan to in our neighborhoods. And it just seems to be that our kids are paying the price for it, which is pretty fucking terrifying.
I guess it's more like, I guess looking at like early warning signs for this kind of thing. Like, I suppose in these two cases, what more could they have done to?
Well, and that's where it's
this, I suppose.
a hard thing is that how do you identify these things in certain people? But I do think that, while that is difficult, I do think that we as a community and as a country, we have a really bad habit of going, I don't want to say something because I don't want to be wrong, I don't want to put my nose where it shouldn't be. And, we often tend to avoid really hard conversations, even if we know that they probably need to be had. So, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely, I'm sure, and I mean, the thing is, like, I know there was talkings about, whatever that fucking dickhead is who took his kids into the bush for 4 years. Like, people had talked about the fact that they had seen him going down right-wing, rhetoric and talking points, and obviously his social media was very much in that sphere. And yet no one really thought, oh, maybe this might be influencing him in a way that will probably end up reflecting in his actions. And, what we think about, it shapes our behavior. And if you've got these men who are sitting here being really either misogynistic or, going down these rabbit holes, I think that people need to really actually not only call their friends or their family out for it, but also go, look, that's cooked, but how can we get you, what can we do to help, get you out of this state? How can we help reassociate? I get having negative associations with a specific group. I do. That was why my Māori journey was so important to me, because I used to have horrible thoughts and feelings towards, my fellow Māori. And now, after going through a journey, that has changed. And I think that is kind of clearly what needs to happen with some of these people. But at the same time, I feel like we should be able to, maybe overreact a little when it comes to protecting kids rather than being worried about being wrong. I would rather someone intervene in times like this and be wrong than risk children ending up in situations like that, either have them missing for God knows how long, or in situations where they are no longer here. Because look at those adorable little children. Just horrible. So, yeah. Don't know how we go out of this one, other than people need to get help and people need to have hard conversations.
Yeah, I mean, I guess especially from in men's circles, it's that's something I remember at my old office. They had everywhere, where especially in the men's bathroom, was like mental health service posters specifically for men. Just because it's such like. They're much less likely to even go there, to admit sort of weakness, I guess, from sensitivity. From a mental's perspective, it's seen as weak, I guess. Well,
it's socialized, you'd be socialized to kind of I know we looked at Maria Mino's son, who does that Soften Up Bro campaign and stuff. We do know that there is a bit of an issue, where people, our guys try to be all the fact that men don't cry is literally why they have heart problems.
I cry just by myself.
Yeah, well, it's good though. Good, because the fact that some don't, it's literally stress on your heart.
Yeah, do it when no one else is around. You're like, is everyone gone? I can cry now.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I do.
Oh, okay.
Or if someone looks at me, I get angry, annoyed at them, and I go, "Don't look at me, fuck you." Hey, that was that. You know what? Let's leave on that note. I like
Kia ora,
that.
Rajan.
That was a much better note.
How you doing?
Oh, kia ora, Rai. Sorry,
just in
you probably
time.
came.
Just in time for the cancer story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this has been all over the news recently. I think a lot of people have seen this. The schools were closed because of potential asbestos contamination. This was one that was like really getting to me too, because I guess we'll get into it, but 2 brands of children's coloured sand have been recalled after asbestos was found in the samples. The products were sold in New Zealand toy stores such as Kmart and other online stores. The recall was issued by the Commerce Commission and the manufacturers. One brand is called Rainbow Sands Kits, and the other is Magic Colour Sand Pack. Samples tested positive for chrysotile asbestos, which is classified as a carcinogenic mineral. And I confirmed apparently there are like 6 different types of asbestos, and they're all carcinogenic. So I don't know why I even bothered including that. That's pretty much irrelevant information.
I'm just surprised that this somehow gets in these things.
Well, asbestos is super scary because it's like tiny little needles, essentially, microscopic needles that get into your lung and like pierce you in the inners of your organs. They just like get into like the walls of your lungs, and they never go. They're there forever, pretty much. Yeah, so tiny little needles in your lungs, essentially.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. It's so scary when you think about shit like that. But yeah, anyway, so they ceased all these, offered refunds and stuff. There were a growing number of schools that were 120 that were seen as potentially affected, and several schools actually closed temporarily because of this thing, just as a precaution. But I don't know. I listened to RNZ today, which I guess calmed me down a little bit more, but like it's because it's one of those things where you sit and you don't think about this stuff, and you expect everything's just getting like tested and stuff, but a lot of this stuff that's coming in the country that using like materials they don't know where they come from, you know, through a supply chain or whatever, and then suddenly you're playing with fucking Legos that are affected with asbestos, and it's like, holy shit, I thought we had barriers here to protect me from this shit, but no.
Yeah, like, no.
This shit popped up around the country.
I know, that's what surprises me, is that, like, again, I feel like growing up as a kid, you get told that there's all these rules and laws and everyone has to follow them, and half the time no one's fucking checking at all. It's not until something gets reported that's when they kind of like say something or do something. Because
Scruffador ate sand. Why'd you do that, Scruffador?
I used to eat sand as a kid.
You ate sand too?
A little bit.
Who else ate sand? Who thought that was a good idea?
I used to eat paper as well. I used to really like eating paper.
Well, paper's just nothing. I ate leaves. I ate leaves.
So I'm the fucking weird one.
Sand's way weirder. That's like just dirt. Where's the appeal in sand?
No, but the thing is, if it's that really fine grained sand, like I'm not talking crunchy like beach sand. I'm talking like real good sandpit sand. So okay. And it was only for like a little while anyway. Like, you know, it was a sensory. It was
just a phase.
It was sensory seeking.
Just a sand phase. Just
right. I mean, I used to love fucking paper, the Chubba Chup paper sticks, because I just sit there and I just slowly like, yeah.
What's Anakin? Oh, Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Anakin, like otherkin or something, you know.
Jesus Christ.
No, you weren't expecting otherkin to be referenced.
No,
today.
That is not where I thought your brain would have gone with that at all. But yeah, I saw actually here in Wellington, the council has actually said that there's free disposal of the sand products at the landfill in Happy Valley here, and also put here's how to prepare the coloured sand for disposal. Double bag the sand in plastic, rubbish bags and tape shut. Clearly label the bag with contains asbestos. Take to the southern landfill and let the weighbridge staff know you have an item that may contain asbestos, and they will direct you to the appropriate place. So hopefully other places around country will be able to do that too.
Take it to your local asbestos removal.
Right?
Unless they're Italian. Don't trust them.
Like, this is... I mean, we've really gone back to the 20s. That's for sure.
Yeah, with the mob just dumping asbestos.
I mean, this government is like the mob.
Right, where were we? I've lost myself on the document. Ah, found it. Funding, contracting, wording, not a gag order, ministry says. So the ministry offered contracts worth more than $100,000 a year to teacher subject associations, conditional on the term that supporting the direction and intended updated curriculum and qualification structure. These contracts are a part of the program where 42 associations are being asked to act as networks of expertise to help introduce the new curriculum of the years 11 to 13. The contract clause raised concern amongst some association members who view it as a potential gag order because they feel pressured into publicly align with curriculum changes in order to receive funding. So, I mean, yeah, I pretty much agree with them.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, and it's not about whether or not it was like intended as a gag order. It's like whether or not this could have been seen as a method of keeping people silent. Because what do you think? How do you think people are going to react when you're taking around a contract to sign and you're making this sort of stipulation, this condition on these contracts? Like, of course they're going to be like, well, I might not get funded. That might not happen to me as a result of this. Of course, they're going to make that association.
Yeah, I mean,
of course. But yeah, the ministry said this is not a gag order. The associations can still share their views and raise concerns publicly. I mean,
this is not a gag order.
This is not. It's not a gag order. Ignore the curtain.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, shady shit.
Eric Stanford died again.
Well, because this is also coming from the same ministry that actually did have, it wasn't a gag order, it was a non-disclosure agreement for the experts who gave consultation on the new changes to the curriculum. Yeah, they had that came out a couple of weeks back. So it's not like it's, you know, unbecoming of them to do this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it could be that it would have already had a specific wording regardless, but when placed in the context, like...
You think the education ministry would be better at writing?
You really do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost as if they just really care about, like, being racist and money. That's about it. It's like the two things.
Anyway, let's move on. That's pretty much all there is to this.
Yep, let me just get your next one.
Yeah, the Cook Islands. The PM says, the economy is remaining strong despite New Zealand's pause in funding. He said he says that although New Zealand held back payments, which would normally go to health and education, the Cook Islands government is able to cover the shortfalls thanks to a robust economy, especially in tourism. The pause in funding from New Zealand covers nearly 30 million after over 2 years. The dispute originates from the Cook Islands signing the partnership agreement with China, which New Zealand says were done without sufficient consultation, which I think Pat brought this up the other day on BH, and I pretty much agree. Like, you know, if they want to be independent, fuck it, they should be independent. They should just be, you know, clear on it. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, I think Winston has been a bit of a baby here, especially how this kind of winds up going down, which is... Basically, the Prime Minister refused to meet with him. Here we go. So the Prime Minister, Mark Brown, told local media he had been requesting New Zealand Prime Ministers and Foreign Ministers regarding the funding pause, but was declined. He was requesting a meeting. I wanted to confirm with you all that I did send a letter to the Prime Minister of New Zealand and Winston to arrange a meeting between leaders, New Zealand's leader and myself. I wanted to elevate the discussion to the onto the Prime Minister's level, but they sent their response and wanted the discussions to be done between our officials. So, I don't know. What the fuck is... What's the Prime Minister up to? Isn't this like his thing?
I mean, that's the thing though, like, And I was actually talking about it over the weekend a bit with people. I'm just wondering, what the fuck what do they do?
I don't know.
Like, I see so many pictures of, like, the Green Party and Labour, like, actually out in the community, talking to people, doing things, you know, whether whether I love the policies or not or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the fuck these guys are doing other than sitting on their fucking thumbs up their asses or licking boots, I guess.
Yeah, and well, this is like I said, this is pretty much feels like it's Luxon's thing, is going around meeting leaders and making deals and stuff. But like, he's very Trumpian in that way. He likes going around in person, settling things. So this seems very not up his alley to sort of be like, just leave it to the officials. Like, I don't know. Like, this is clearly a serious issue for them. We've stopped funding. Like, you know, Winston's been a bit of a baby there, just being like, well, don't let them. We won't fund you. Like, of course, it's going to drive them closer to China. Like, why wouldn't it?
I mean, I don't think I would much rather, like, I would be honest, I would rather be aligning with China right now than the
if I were them, like, you know,
what the fuck?
You reach out to them, want to, you know, settle it personally, and you get shunned like that. Like, it's probably going to piss you off a bit. I expect.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I guess New Zealand doesn't have time for me.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it's also just like, I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. They barely care about the brown people that live in the fucking country, let alone the brown ones that are outside of it. So.
Anyway. Yeah, but that's pretty much all there is to that. We just stopped giving the funding and no one wants to bother doing anything about it. We're just like, whatever. It'll sort itself out. Yeah. Going into more shitty shit. There's been calls for promises to be kept 1 year after the abuse and care apology. So last year on the 12th of November, this year on the 12th of November, the country marked the National Day of Reflection, which I don't know if you were aware of that, but it definitely wasn't advertised too much as far as I'm aware. It was the only reason. Like,
I knew about it, but that's just purely, I think, because of the circles I'm in.
Yeah. Anyway, it was covering more than 60 events nationwide to remember the survivors of abuse in state care and faith-based care and those who died. The government announced New Zealand, around 22.7 million. Jesus Christ. I'm not doing great today. The government announced around 2.7 million to support survivor services and memorial activity. This follows a formal government apology in November last year by the Prime Minister, Chris Luxon, to estimated 200,000 plus survivors for abuse and care. So 200,000 of those people, but they seem to have mixed feelings about our progress 1 year onwards. So I'm thinking we should just watch the video and hear what they have to say about it.
Yeah, for sure, because I want to do some math.
Okay.
In the background.
You do the mathematics.
Am I on this one? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's up here.
Video's up there, yeah.
It's been a year since the government's apology. A year on, how are you feeling?
Very disappointed. The promises they made on the 12th of November last year in Parliament did not reflect to what we have seen a year later. There's been a lot of broken promises, a lot of disillusion. A lot of survivors feel totally let down.
My reflection is heartache. And it is heartache. Because you go, hang on, you promised us this. You promised us that. We're fighting to get that. We're always having to fight.
Do you feel that you've been
when you got the Crocodile Dundee motherfucker saying they've got heartache, you know you're fucked
right? Up. Oh, absolutely. I mean, we were just talking before about how men aren't always the best at being able to, you know, be honest and talk about what's going on for them. So
yeah, look, you broke this tough motherfucker's heart. Look him in the eye, Lux, and you tell him sorry. It's beautiful.
Wow,
man.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could also argue that the abuse he went through is probably why he had to feel like he had to be so tough. All right, do we want to let them keep going?
Keep going.
That's an understatement. I think, you know, there's a lot of survivors out there, myself being one of them included, that we are drowning in a system that was put in place to protect us, and now there's so much retelling of our stories over and over just to get to the next step. And so we are losing faith in the system, and we are unsure of how to proceed forward. It's not easy. We're the MPs. I would have thought that they would have been here today. At least, not all of them, of course, but definitely some of the more prominent ones that have overseen the Royal Commission or been a part of the Royal Commission.
Just more fucking horrible optics. Like, what are they doing? Like, show up. Show you give a shit, Like, show up to this fucking thing and say sorry again. I don't give a shit you said sorry last year. Like, keep doing it. Show you actually give a fuck and want to follow through. Hear these people's concerns.
No, absolutely. Because actually, the main reason that I was wanting to do some math is because I was like, well, what's 2.7 million divided by 200,000 people? I got a number of 13.5. That's it. Like, to say that everything they've gone through, like, even the amount that they set was already not good enough, in my opinion.
It's like not even, it's barely a new car. Like, it's like the cheapest, that might not even be a new car. I don't think you can get any new car for that price.
You can't. No. That would probably be like a really nice secondhand car.
Nice secondhand car, or a nice motorbike.
Yeah, and like, that's the thing is, for a lifetime, like, and that the other thing is too, is that like, the like trauma, it hurts the physical body. Like, the actual health conditions these people likely have due to all of this, that will probably barely even cover like their medical expenses between the trauma and everything else.
That is the right response, Kiwi Bird. Where are the Labour MPs? Where are the National MPs?
Well, yeah, they're the government that delivered the apology, so they're the government that should be there.
Well, it's not even that. Like, I don't know. Like, he maybe there were some there. I didn't actually look into who attended this, so maybe they weren't. The only thing he was talking about there was the MPs that delivered the apology. I have no clue who actually attended this. I didn't look into it. So we're assuming no MPs at all showed up with that, I suppose.
That. But at the same time, I guess I'm not sure.
I would think someone would have showed up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also not sure whether he's more meaning directly MPs that are sitting.
That's what
MPs
I assumed. That's what it sounded like he said.
Problem.
The people who actually made the decision, I believe.
Yeah, that's my assumption too. But even then, I know that we've also had a lot of our MPs who are on the opposition going up and down the country doing a lot more with people than those fucking lot. But yeah, I just feel really bad for them. And at the same time, like, if you care more about your fight between Labour or National and you don't care about the actual people, like, the problem's probably with you, just saying. Get therapy. What? I mean that with all love and respect. Every person should have therapy, especially people who can't actually just see through all of the
hard.
Like picking a side thing.
No therapy is going to get over someone's lust for me, okay? So just...
You know what? That's so true, actually.
Yeah.
Keep calm and thirst after Rogers.
Thank you.
Let's get into some better news, shall we?
Yeah, let's get into something funny. Dunedin bottle store closed earlier after a backlash. So there was a bottle in Cumberland Street in North Dunedin, which, for those of you who don't know, is close to the university. They wanted to extend their hours to 10 p.m. each day, which before they had Monday, Tuesday closed at 8, Wednesday to Saturday closed at 10, Sunday closed at 6. But they wanted to just permanently make it 10 p.m. throughout the week. And after a backlash, it backfired, and now they have to close at 9 p.m. So I just thought this is
that's so actually
a great win.
Oh no, wait, I don't think it's was it a Liquorland? I feel like I actually follow one of the alcohol stores from Dunedin because they post so much on social media during O Week. It's crazy, but I'm glad to see them actually be like, no, come on, let's not. Like,
let's not make it easier for these drunk students to get more booze.
Right, like, if they're really that determined, they'll go to the fucking supermarket and they'll drink box wine or beer like the rest of us had to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Anyway, that was fun.
Small and sweet.
Another small and sweet. Candace Owens won't be coming here in 2026 after all. Yay!
Shame.
And I would have had some celebration noise, but no desktop audio.
There we go.
I don't even know what I'm humming.
Neither do I.
So yeah, Candace Owens cancelled her tour. The cancellation came after Owens was denied entry into Australia on grounds that she would incite discord in the community, which, you know, she does anyway, regardless, due to the power of the internet. Yay! She just would have done it probably
on
more
Discord.
effectively. Well,
sorry, I had to make the joke.
done on Discord. Hey, nations have been taken down with Discord.
Exactly.
Let's not shit on Discord.
No, I'm not shitting on Discord. I just find it funny when anyone uses the word Discord, not, you know, mentioning the app. It's just, you know.
Anyway, the venue stated it had no ongoing association with the event and asked the promoter to remove the arena's details from the event page. So even the venue was like, okay, let's fucking back away from this as much as possible. Fuck this shit. Owens had applied for yada yada yada. Anyway, I was just gonna say, unfortunately for her fans, free speech only is only important if for Candace if there's a financial incentives involved. I decided to end it with that because, I mean, that's what it is. She was, you know, her whole thing was about free speech and doing free speech, and as soon as she's like, well, there's not money, I'm not going to go to Australia and earn a whole lot of money. She's like, fuck the people in New Zealand. It's not worth it. Not worth the time.
I mean, but I also get it. Like, half the time we'll have bands who go to Australia and don't fucking come over here either.
Yeah, but they're not going around being like, free speech, man, you know? Like, that's not, like, their entire thing is exercising free speech.
Yeah, I guess
Like,
maybe she's a bit, maybe it's tired speech. Maybe she's just tired. I don't know.
Anyway, another one, so let's be
Right?
happy.
Yeah. Also, there is fun in Welly. I just think centering fun around alcohol is a terrible idea. Just terrible.
I mean, well...
Well, we need spaces for people who want to do, you know, why can we not go down...
like all fun, centering all fun around alcohol, you mean? Like
I mean,
de
centering
facto?
all fun.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
because New Zealand is very much a, you know,
I was
kind
gonna
of more the
say,
thing of, like,
as a Dunedin boy myself.
No,
I
I'm
can
just
find a
saying,
lot of fun
like,
with
there's
alcohol.
more to life than alcohol, and I would love to be able to go. I want to go to a bar and play D&D and do edibles or some kind of fucking magic mushrooms, but I can't. So fuck your alcohol. Nah, you can have it. I just don't want it.
Kai Matata's opinion. Apparently, Candace is our Candace Owens is Winston Peters.
So true. So true.
That's an interesting take.
I mean, same whiny energy.
I definitely same energy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think about that.
Kiwi Boober's right. The fun is at my house, even though they spelt my name wrong. But I'll allow it. I'll even invite them to my house.
All right. Anyway, do we want to take a palate break? Or...
Actually, I think we probably should. I feel like it's. What do you have a cleanser that you want us to watch?
I am going to highlight one I want to
cover?
have a good laugh
Yes.
at.
Yes.
Where is it?
I'm on page 10 with the cleansers, or do you mean memes? Y'all,
Oh,
here's
it's
too
this
many
one. It's the first
pages.
one. It's the first one.
Okay, cool. The name alone has definitely got me interested. What the hell?
Big fat Russian AI
Jesus.
fail.
Oh, you didn't spell it properly. It says bi-fat Russian
Oh,
AI.
bi-fat
like,
Russian.
I thought bisexual.
A bisexual fat Russian AI.
I mean,
So
I don't know.
someone paint that for me. I need to know. What is?
I don't know what the
that?
hell you're about to show
That
me.
sounds like title to like an abstract artwork. Bi-fat Russian AI. I call it bi-fat Russian AI.
Yeah, it's just like me as an AI with a Russian accent.
All right. Anyway, I just saw this one today. I thought it was funny. I'm hoping it's real. I really hope it's real.
Hey,
but apparently, for a bit of context, apparently this is some Russian AI company which is now presenting their new robot thingy to the world, showing, behold.
Okay.
So
They're coming for Elon's territory. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see the competition. Russia, give us your best.
Actually, I don't know if I should leave the music on because that's probably
maybe mute it.
Gonna get me in
it's
trouble.
It's got Rocky.
It looks like he said too much. This is a Dunedin robot, I think.
That is a Dunedin student. That is we're ready to go to town.
No, not the tracking the car.
Look, it's all fucking.
Oh my god!
It's all mixed up.
No. Holy shit! The black curtain. Oh my god! That is so.
Everything
funny.
was just the best fail in this.
No,
like drag him off,
me.
can't pull the curtain stuck, pull. Oh, it's
now
fucking
he's
twisted.
He's still going.
No.
Holy shit. You know what? I don't care if that's fake. It's real in my heart. Okay.
I mean, it's all candid, so if it's fake, it was faked well. But I love this.
That's.
Whew. I found no one saying it was fake though, which you usually see if it's on Reddit.
I don't know. That looks. Yeah, that looked too bad to be fake.
It was too bad to be fake.
Yeah. All right. Any other cleansers, or shall we jump back?
We can do one more. Let's do. Here's another one we can keep muted, but this is just back from when we were doing Halloween. We may as well watch this one. Here's some actual cool, like, good-looking Halloween costumes, because we did the old folks who had by far the best costumes, but after that tier, that double S tier, we got the next tier down, which is the S tier costumes. Make sure you mute it.
Yeah.
Because of the copyrighted music.
Gotta full screen it.
You see, like, a whole group of people did, like, the Thriller.
God. Okay, that does look kind of great, though. Okay, that's cool. Oh, yeah, classic. That's good.
And these are all New York City.
Okay,
that one's
great.
sick.
Hell yeah. Wait, roller skating Halloweeners? I love that.
Whoa.
What an absolute mad lad.
That one was crazy.
Watching people dressed up like horror things just doing random dancing is kind of amazing. Whoa. Actually, wait, come back. That was cool. Whoa, that was so cool.
Wait, did that guy have an actual horse?
Yeah, that was an actual horse.
I mean, fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, get the pet in along, you know? You're dressing up your pet for Halloween.
I feel like you need a license for that or something.
Nah, I mean...
That's a dangerous animal.
Back at Aotearoa, you'd see people ride their horse down to the shops.
Jesus. I mean, all right.
I love the Pumpkin King. Good old clowns. Remember when everyone was trying to be a murderous clown for that short amount of time?
Mm-hmm. Then they all got murdered. The murder of the murderous clowns.
That was good. All
right.
Let's...
Moving on to Around the World.
There we go.
So if you didn't know, the past week has been marked by a string of deadly bombings across the India-Pakistan region, heightening tensions just as the already fragile peace discussions have stalled once again. That's something we actually had to skip last week, but they reopened the Afghan-Pakistan talks again, and they stalled almost immediately after a couple of days. So,
yay.
Yeah. Anyway, in Islamabad, I guess it's Islamabad. Suicide bomber detonated outside a district court on the 11th of November, killing at least 12 and injuring dozens. Days later, in New Delhi, a car bomb exploded near a government complex. Police have arrested a Kashmir resident who's suspected to have been involved while investigating potential cross-border involvement. So, because that guy was from Kashmir, they think it might have something to do with, like, insurgent cells. And it's all complicated history shit. You know, all this is probably connected, perhaps, in some way. Maybe not all entirely, but they have some kinds of connections. In the Indian administered area of Kashmir, another powerful blast ripped through a police station, killing 7 officers and injuring many more. Allegations and counter-allegations are now flying in multiple directions, from Kashmir militant groups to India-focused factions operating out of Pakistan, with both sides framing the violence as proof of external interference. All of this comes as Pakistan is frozen, as I mentioned before. So, yeah. I was predicting that this was just gonna kind of just be a lot of border skirmishes, I think, last time we talked about this, but it seems to be, it's going a bit more...
Escalating. It's
escalating more on, like, the domestic sort of side of things, so, yeah, keep an eye on this one, I suppose, but it's,
Yeah, well, it's kind of made me go, because it's like, I drove past an Indian ambassador car yesterday here in Wellington.
Oh, don't worry, Cyber Goblin. We're going to get more into some of Trump's peace talks later down the road.
The greatest peace talks ever.
Yeah, I don't think this one had anything to do with Trump, though, at least initially. I don't think the Pakistan, Pakistan...
He doesn't get to take credit for
to...
everything.
Well, I don't think he did anything. Like, literally, I don't think he had any involvement at all. But once I do, if I got involved, I'd fix it immediately. Continuing on, let's go to South Korea, where Han Duck-soo, the former prime minister, and Lee Suk-hee, the former National Intelligence Service director, have both been arrested with connection to a 1980 declaration of martial law. So this wasn't the recent one that happened like a year ago or whatever. This is one from like the 1980s, apparently. Yeah, so I was a little confused about that when I saw it too. I was like, didn't they already get this guy or something? But no, this is one from like decades ago, like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, 45 years or so. South Korea's Supreme Prosecutor's office claimed they had found new documentary evidence that Han and Lee knowingly participated in the planning and execution of martial law measures. So I guess before, maybe it was suspected, but they just had no proof. And let's watch this video because so they sent in 3,000 police to arrest this guy.
This is
for one dude. I'm like, what is this guy, the fucking Joker? Like,
the fuck?
We got it's like John Wick is the former prime minister or some shit.
Look at this.
I know this
dude.
guy. They sent in 3,000 police to arrest this dude.
Bro, oh my god. Bro looks about the same age as Psy, who sings Gangnam Style.
He does. No, he looks older.
No, Psy's really old.
Is he really old? Oh, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, Psy's pretty old.
Anyway, but that's pretty much the story.
That's insane.
They took half an army. Look at them walking out.
It's really dramatic.
Oh.
All right, next one.
Yeah. So the new Japanese PM's tough on China stance came out last week. Takaichi said that a Chinese attack on Taiwan would be a survival-threatening situation for Japan, implying the possibility of Japanese military involvement. China responded, summoning Japan's ambassador, issuing sharp warnings and a travel advisory, urging its citizens to avoid traveling to Japan. Don't go there. Don't go to Japan. They hate us. There's also increased naval activity around disputed islands. Japan has formally protested China's travel advisory and has asked China to take appropriate measures and keep channels open for communication. which is, it's almost like a leopard's ate my face moment, I feel. It's like, what the fuck do you think is going to happen when you start talking tough about Taiwan to China? Like, come on, it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. Suddenly like, hey, don't fucking retaliate, don't tell people not to travel here. Come on, man, we're just saying, we're just gonna, it's like you're standing next to your neighbor and you're just like, I'm gonna beat you up if you do this. It's like, why the fuck did you say that? Why did you say that just now? It's a dick move. Dick thing to say.
Go well.
Yeah. So, yeah. Dick move from the Japanese Prime Minister, but she's doing exactly what she said, which is be tough on China. So, look, guys, you get what you fucking wish for, and I guess if this is what you wanted, you got it.
Right.
Otherwise, what else were you fucking thinking? I don't know. Oh yeah, this is another amusing one. Russia lost a legal battle to build an embassy near Australia's parliament.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, which I didn't even know they had in construction, but I guess they did. No, it wasn't construction. Sorry, they already had it. So the Canberra site in question in 2008, the suburb was leased to a the Russian Federation for 99 years, which was roughly around $3 million Australian in payment to build a new embassy near Parliament House. In 2023, Parliament Australia passed the Home Affairs Act, which revoked the lease on national security grounds, citing intelligence advice that the site is too close to the Parliament to pose a security risk. So essentially, they're just like, look, this is too close to Parliament. They might be spying on us or some shit, or using it, in some kind of capacity to influence Parliament, I guess. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Russia protested and said it was unconstitutional, but they're basically like, nah. I think you're muted. It's like I'm hearing nothing from you.
Go away. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not surprised. I also know for a fact that Australia also has like the CIA. I believe they've got a base in Australia. So.
Yeah, but that they won't think it's a bad thing that they're too close to their parliament. They won't be like, "Are you spying on us?"
Yeah, no, they're cool with those.
Even though they probably almost guaranteedly are, even though they probably say they wouldn't, and even though we probably give them all that information anyway, they're probably spying on us too, just because they can. They probably put that fucking box there that we found. Remember how like last year they found the box? No, 2 years ago, I think. No, I think it was last year. They found a box, just a random box, and somewhere in like the intelligence agency building, and they were just like, we don't know what the fuck this is, but it was probably some kind of sleeper device used to spy. So
you can't spy on us, only we can spy on us.
Pretty much.
Also, Pine Gap, I don't know if that's
coming down on the Cumberland Pine Gap.
All right.
Country roads take me home to the place I belong. So we got video here.
Oh, we do? Cool.
Yeah, of those who didn't hear about the Turkish military plane, which just fell out of the sky. It
fell out of the sky.
It fell out of the sky.
Damn. It really fell. Whoa, damn.
Yeah. So they think it might have just like lost its tail or something, but we still, they're still not like too sure.
Is it bad that like a low-key the little plumes look really pretty when it's? I'm sorry, I had to say.
I mean, I guess it is in terms of horrible fates. It's a pretty horrible fate, I suppose.
It is pretty horrible.
Anyway, you can pause it there. Yeah, no, that would suck.
Yeah, that's God.
Yeah, there were 20 people on board, by the way.
Oof.
Yeah, I probably should have told you that before you said it was.
I probably would have made the joke anyway. Like,
yeah.
It says it right
None
there
were
in the
civilians.
title.
They were at least they're all military people. So they were serving their country, and it just happened on the border of Georgia and like Azerbaijan. So who knows? Maybe there's some question about. Missiles and stuff. Maybe it's more Russia-phobic hysteria, guys. I didn't say that before in the last one.
Russia-phobic?
Yeah, that's what Russia labeled the move in Australia. They said it was Russia-phobic hysteria. You guys are just Russia-phobes. Russia, man. They just get beat up all the time.
Racists? Wouldn't you just say racist?
Oh my god, racists is great.
That's way better.
You guys are racists. Oh my god.
Oh man, I hate the world sometimes.
Yeah, I'm a big racist. It's not a bad term. Coin that one.
Oh, it is pretty good.
Yeah, there was another round of protests last week, by the way, guys. Hundreds of thousands of people hit the street, collectively at least. Let's see, we had tens of thousands of Filipinos in Manila. They were rallying on the 11th to the 16th, demanding accountability over major corruption scandal tied to flood control infrastructure projects which were evidenced by recent storms in the area as being completely ineffective. So, that's probably one they should have learned not to, skip over in the Philippines in terms of infrastructure. Like, I wonder what we're gonna need soon. Are we gonna need this flooding infrastructure? Nah, they'll never notice. That will fucking rip it off, and next thing you know, it's next minute it's fucking flooding, and everyone's like, what the fuck happened to the flooding infrastructure you built, you piece of shit?
Okay, but these signs are iconic.
Yeah. There was also a protest in Mexico, which was labeled Generation Z Mexico. And that was protesting just more corruption, impunity, and violence as well. That was following like the killing of one of their governors or something. The one whose female wife has stood up in his place and be like, I will take over his mantle. Do you remember us covering that? You don't look like you remember that. Anyway.
Nah, my brain's still tired.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't pay attention. I put in all this effort.
I'm paying attention. You can't expect me to remember much right this second.
But the focus last week was on COP30, where indigenous groups held demonstrations under the banner, "Our land is not for sale. Our land is not for sale." Criticizing global climate and trade policies. They say permit land grabs and exploitative resource access. Activists stormed part of the summit venue, demanding that negotiators recognize the link between climate justice and indigenous rights. Fucking preach. And calling an immediate halt to new fossil fuel licensing on indigenous territories. Yeah, so they're not happy.
No, I think I saw I saw videos of like people rushing into a venue.
Yes, I probably did have videos somewhere, but I don't think I included
found it.
But that's what I'm referring to here, specifically this thing, because that's one part where they protest, which is like the venues and the conferences, I guess you might say, but they also took to the streets. So another tens of thousands of people marched through the streets of Belém, I think you pronounce it, on the 15th and 16th. The demonstration branded as the Great People's March, which is what we just, saw a whole lot of pictures of, which was led by indigenous groups, environmental advocates, and climate justice and organizations, and a mix of community groups. So yeah.
Yeah, I found a video, so these are the videos that I saw. I saw this part of the video here. But it looked pretty intense. It's great though. Love to see it. Love to see people, I love to see the indigenous rights fighting for it. Like,
go, buddy.
Man, look at him.
Look at him go. I love the garb.
I know. I'm always in awe of the like Native American, just everything from the way they use feathers colorful to the beading and stuff. Oh, some of the beading is just so impeccable and just such a gorgeous culture.
Yeah. But on that, no, you've skipped over one.
Did I?
You did skip over one. Oh. The more negative one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. So at
COP30, at the same time, 1,600 fossil fuel lobbyists were registered in Belém.
That's right. I remember seeing that headline. I don't like this.
Yep. This means they outnumbered the official delegation of every country except the host, Brazil. I know. Apparently, it was 1 in every 25 were representing either oil, gas, or coal companies. So.
Ew.
Yep. So, it's also up 12% compared with the last year's event. So, got even more of them coming in. And yeah, I mean, what more to say is it? But fucking Atlas, fucking bullshit. Like, remember that with Atlas, it's completely backed and funded by also fossil fuel industries. Pretty much started.
Yeah.
That's like started off the back of all that. All this goes back to actually the breaking up of Standard Oil back in the early 1900s. So yeah, Rockefeller's reach still out there, still fucking everyone over
like a fucking lich.
And as Bomber says pretty much every week, ladies and gentlemen, we will die burning on this planet thanks to the lies of the petrol industrial industry. So
yeah,
petrol industrial industry, whatever. He says it much better than I do.
Right.
He has energy.
Well, that's the thing, is I think that, like, the same way we learned that obviously the Nobel Peace Prize went to a member of the Atlas Network, I think for me especially, I'm sure other people are too, it's really kind of hammering home that these institutions that we were told are supposed to be these great big awesome things are rotten from the inside out. And, you know, like, we can't really, I don't think we're gonna, in the future at least, be able to look to things like the Nobel Peace Prize and take it seriously. You know, they kind of doesn't mean shit.
The whole Venezuela thing, it's all about oil. And that's why she as a candidate is sitting there going, yes, please, invade us.
Yeah.
I love war as the Peace fucking Prize recipient. Please invade my country. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. What more can we say except, so they had the delegation from the Philippines is roughly 50 times smaller than the number of fossil fuel lobbyists. And you guys on here should know by now, we've covered so many fucking stories from the Philippines, especially this year. I think it was last week. It was like their 27th storm. They got hit by 3 storms in 1 week. They're getting ravaged. They are 50 times smaller than the petrol lobbyist group that's being fucking represented. Like, they are the majority of this thing. It's fucked up.
No, absolutely. Also, man, Cyber Goblin, Rockefeller is a real-world Vecna, and I could not agree more.
What the hell is Vecna?
From Stranger Things, it's a D&D thing.
Oh, okay. Alright. You shut me up.
Yeah. That was for me, not you.
Anyway, moving on. A little bit of hope, maybe. I thought this would be fitting to at least put on next, which is Beyond 1.5, why the global climate target still matters. So yeah, limiting longer term warning to 1.3 is now considered, 1.5C is now considered out of the reach of, according to the UN. Instead, the focus must shift to limiting time spent above 1.5 degrees Celsius. So we still think we can at least do that, I suppose. So we still at least think we can get it back down, which is a good... That's already a promising turn in some respects.
I know, it's just so depressing, and all my now sad brain is going. Are we just trying? Is this the cope? Are we just trying to like convince ourselves?
I mean,
anyway.
Well, let's get into the nitty gritty of it. So 2024 was the first year which the global average temperatures rose above 1.5 degrees Celsius relative to pre-industrial levels. The optimal scenario now is an overshoot, temporarily going above 1.5, then bringing temperatures back down towards that level via deep cuts in our emissions and eventually net negative emissions. So yeah, you'll see this graph here which shows us going back to pretty much the Industrial Revolution up to now, the temperature rising, and we're about 1.6, a bit under that there. Even after reaching 1.5, the target still matters for 2 major reasons. There's the legal and political, which they give first in the article, which is, international obligations, making 1.5 a live target for us, which is something we keep saying we're committed to, but we don't see that in our actions, which is we're committed to the Paris Climate Accord agreements, which is going to fuck us over big time if we don't meet, especially in terms of... couple, I think, of our free trade agreements at least are tied to us meeting those obligations. So that's one reason.
I mean, we already broke so many of our Paris fucking.
I know.
So they don't give a shit at this point. Also, can I be doomer for one quick second before you try to be hopeful? I just don't want to be a doomer when we get hopeful. I just feel like this graph just shows that, like, see, when we really started getting into like manufacturing cheap plastic shit to sell to everyone, that's it.
That's pretty much around the invention of like plastic molds and shit.
Yeah. Continue.
Hey, correlation does not imply causation.
I know. But it probably does.
And the other reason it still matters, of course, are the scientific impacts. There's no sharp everything is bad after 1.5. Everything is, you know, the lower the peak warming, the less the devastating of the impacts, they say.
Yeah.
The tipping points near 1.5 degrees remain critically important due to the impact it has on the collapse of coral reefs, the possible shutdown of ocean circulation, and huge changes in the Amazon rainforest. Some impacts of warming may become irreversible after temperatures are brought back down, such as glacier loss, ice sheet collapse, and ocean circulation changes. So even though we bring it back down, it still might not fix some things, like glaciers. So, but it still is important, because if we want to, you know, if we want the coral reefs and stuff not to completely die, we need to bring it back down.
Absolutely.
Essentially, that's the most important
mitigation
thing. So there's no reason to give up. You know, there's still things that we can save here, guys.
I know.
You know, well, because this is a conversation someone was having before BHN on Friday, I think it was. Yeah, before that show. And someone was saying, hey, they've said this target and this target and this target will be the end, and we've not met those, and every time it's just, they've just shifted the goalpost, and, it's, we've never actually died when we haven't met these targets. And I was like, that's not really what's happened. As far as I've known, no one's ever predicted, hey, we're going to get to this date and the world's going to be over, the world's going to end. As far as I'm aware, that's not a serious claim that anyone's really made.
No, they used to. So that comes from back in like the early 2000s, when you would see like,
what, 2012?
No, I'm thinking like early. I'm not talking 2010s. I'm talking early 2000s. Because I was actually it would have been through until around then. But because I remember we had a campaign called Sign On, which was like a campaign that they were, there was like clocks, and they used to be like, we have until this date at this time, and then like there was kind of,
they'll have countdowners for thing, like they will have countdowners for things like, hey, that we get to this date and we'll expect all the sheet ice to go, stuff like that. But there's no like, hey, this is when civilization's going to collapse by this date. I don't think there's ever been, at least not in terms of a scientific consensus.
I'm more talking in terms of,
I'm talking
like,
about science.
Yeah.
I'm talking about science and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, and this was this person was trying to say, like, us not meeting this goal again. It's just another whatever, man. We've not met any of the other goals. Whatever, man. Just it's just we've missed all the other goals. It's not been the end of the world. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Which I try to say I don't think that's the case, and I think that they're more of just there would have been target goals, possibly. I mean, he didn't get specific, shockingly enough, so I can't refute anything specific he said. So, except for something about telegraph poles getting set on fire, which I don't. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The conversation went weird places. Anyway.
Sounds like it.
But yeah. So yeah, look, not much hope, but don't give up.
Wow.
There you go. That's my hopeful message.
As Scraffador says, apparently this is taking her back to M's great but depressing deep dive, which I did hear. I'm sorry I wasn't there on Friday, everyone. I would have made sure there was less depression, but hey, this week I'm gonna have too many memes.
Yeah, why weren't you there?
Because I was in Kapiti. We talked about it at the beginning of the show.
That was your one job.
If you weren't here, actually, I was in Kapiti this weekend with the Māori Greens. So I was sleeping in between Tanya Waikato and Marama Davidson. It was a very good weekend, but I'm sure. Well, that's the thing is, again, I'm a Green Party member. Like, we've been talking a lot about all of this, obviously, but all we can do is keep trying and making sure that we get this government out so that we can try to slow down and fix some of this broken bullshit.
Let's get away from the depressing stuff into the kind of who cares stuff.
That's so funny.
I mean, you know, it's a failed state at this point. Who gives a shit if these guys?
Yeah.
It's like, oh great, we started up we got the old World War One tank going again. It's like, who cares? That old thing, kill it whilst it's like put it out of its mercy. This poor, whatever you call this thing. They're not really United States. They're just states, the states of America. Let's just call it the S. Alright, so the S passed the bill to end the longest government shutdown ever. The Senate approved a bipartisan funding package for a vote of 60-40 on the 10th, with the House passing it on the 12th, and then the President formally signed it. Ending the 43-day shutdown, the longest in US history. The deal includes a stopgap funding bill for extending government funding until late January 2026, a passage of 3 full-year appropriation bills covering a military construction and because they need more military construction, and veterans and the legislative branch, agriculture and FDA, etc. Reversals of federal workers layoffs and guarantee of payback once the government reopens was also the third thing in that deal. So kind of a win there, I suppose. Like, you guys are unfired and you're getting back pay, so things are back to normal. It's like a complete reset. You're back to the point at which the shutdown occurred. Yay. Nothing's changed after 43 days. So effective.
Also, apparently your pussies are popping.
My peas are popping?
Yeah, actually I can kind of hear it now that I think about it.
Now I go...
Put a sock on it. Get the sock. Oh my god, not the tea towel. Is that a tea towel or is it a scarf?
It is a scarf. It is a...
Oh, sorry.
Calif, or whatever you call them. Kafif? Kafifa?
Kafia?
Kafea? I don't know.
I could only see some of it at first.
Tell me the name.
But I think it is a kafia.
Sounds bad. Okay. Well, thank you for letting us know, James. Hopefully it's fixed now. Hopefully my peas aren't popping as much.
No, that has actually made it a lot better.
Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying before. Anyway, yeah, so they're no longer stuck being shut down, I guess. That's my deep insight there.
Yeah, the Democrats fucking just broke.
I did have one thing I noted. So global stock markets jumped significantly following the Senate's vote on the funding measure. Yay!
Interesting.
So basically this, it just became a big circus so the rich could keep enriching themselves at the end of the day, which, I don't know, it's probably the plan from the day one was like, hey, what if we make it like put up a big fight just so it seems like we hate each other and like the country's going to go to the shitter, and then when we reopen the government, all the markets will boom and we'll make so much money. Seems like something they'd do.
Honestly, I could believe that.
Yeah. Look, these people.
All right.
Of course they do. Alex Jones proved it to us. Mar-a-Lago. What was it? No, Bohemian Grove. That was the one.
Sorry, you just caught me off guard with the Alex Jones.
You don't know Alex Jones of the Bohemian Grove?
Honestly, I can't think of it off the top of my head.
He snuck onto like some rich people. I don't fucking know what you call it. Reserve, like just.
Oh, like one of their little private island style shit.
Yeah. They go like this camp and they had like a little club where they dressed up and did spooky wooky fucking ceremonies, I guess, like frat boy style shit. And he snuck in and recorded them, and it was like, see, they do secret demonic sacrifices. they really they're demonic, and they sacrifice. And I caught it on camera. It's like you just caught a bunch of losers just doing a bunch of frat boy shit. Like, I don't know.
No, yeah. Also,
I mean,
popping juicer Rogers. That's the one for next
hey,
week.
thank you. I should do that now before I forget.
Yeah, actually,
I'll
write
do it later.
down. I'll put it in the notes. I'll put it in the notes.
You put it in the notes for me. An island? Yes, an island. No, I don't think it was an island. I don't know where it was.
And it is kefir. We got our although Regan did ask for a clean sock, and you know what? I can't make any promises about that. Sorry.
Bohemian Grove was in California.
Ah.
There you go.
I see. Fun Alex Jones law.
He is a funny man. Oh yeah. So did you see about this?
No.
The stuff this week. So apparently,
I wasn't paying attention to the news a little bit this week.
Okay,
I needed a break.
Apparently, people have been disappearing from Palestine. Apparently. Not quite disappearing, but anyway, let's get into it. So a man says a shadowy group has been sending Palestinians out of Gaza and has Israeli support. A charter flight carrying about 150 to 135 Palestinians from Gaza landed in Johannesburg, South Africa, after passing via Nairobi. Many passengers lacked Israeli exit stamps, return tickets, or clear onward destinations. Also, I love how they need Israeli exit stamps. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, we're in Palestine.
Israel must allow you to leave.
Yeah. We must allow you to leave your own country. It's like the most Nazi, let me see your papers type thing I've ever fucking heard of it. Yeah. So Palestinian Authority has warned about agents of displacement in Gaza, accusing other shadowy entities of collaborating with Israel in the movement of Palestinians out of Gaza. The organization is identified as Al-Majd Europe, which claims to facilitate evacuations from conflict zones and is alleged to have organized bus movements from Gaza via Israel's Ramon airport, then and then onwards on flights. South African authorities and border agencies are investigating how this how this group left Gaza, how they arrived in South Africa with unclear documentation, and whether this operation constitutes human trafficking or forced displacement. So yeah, still a lot of questions about this one, but it sounds pretty much like it's just. I don't know why they would be getting rid of specifically these people, or not, like, just not killing people. Maybe it's an optics thing. Like, they're like, well, I guess we can't kill them all. I don't know. I couldn't think, like, what... Someone let me know if they have any clue what the fuck might be going on here, because I can't.
Yeah, well, okay, there is one thing. So I think Cyber Goblin's brain kind of went where I went.
Okay.
And is like, are these flights to South Africa the modern version of putting people on trains?
I guess, but no, this is going, like, really out of their jurisdiction. This is going to South Africa, so it's not like they're putting them on trains to the fucking camps. Like, they're just putting them on trains to nowhere, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's the thing, is it's come again. Since we've got these parallels to Nazi Germany, it just does look suspicious.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, hopefully we'll find out more.
Maybe their thinking is South Africa knows how to do apartheid, so let's send them there, and maybe they'll do it for us. I don't know.
I'll be honest. I think that's well out of my jurisdiction.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm stirring the shit.
Right.
Do we want to watch this guy talk about it, or just move on?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Can. This one, right?
Yeah.
Al Jazeera has spoken to a Palestinian man who says he's one of the people who left Gaza through the controversial Al-Majd Europe group. He says there was strong coordination with the Israeli army and that passengers knew nothing about their final destination. For his own protection, we're not naming him and have blurred his voice.
At the beginning, there's protocols for registration. First, it's mandatory to register through the link. After that, as far as I know, the names must meet certain conditions. Specifically, the applicant must be in a family. After being registered, the names are sent for security screening. Once that's completed, and if the family is approved, they're asked to pay fees for each person. I do not know which entity this money goes to. There are representatives of the foundation, about 3 people who are inside Gaza, and on the outside, a number of Palestinian Israelis. All communication is done through these individuals. After the security screening is completed, the fees are paid by each person. I personally paid the fees for my family, 3 people. I paid $2,000 for each person, meaning a total of $6,000. The payments are made through bank applications to the accounts of individual persons, not to an institution.
Stop it there. Mage, stop it.
Oh, sorry.
The first group that left Gaza went to
turn
Indonesia.
down.
They departed in June.
Sorry,
After that,
There we go. Sorry about that.
I was gonna say, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Just there's a financial incentive by the sounds of it. People are paying.
Wow. Yeah.
So
which again, like, I don't
maybe
love that. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, maybe they're going after like rich Palestinians, if that's even a thing. I don't know. Or ones that have some money and they're trying to get it out of them. I have no clue. Anyway, definitely a mystery.
Cybergoblin says Gazans have been raising money to get out of the country, so it's possible the org has stepped in to facilitate the flights, then just set them all to South Africa instead of where they want to go. Possibly, but I also do know, because Renard from Gaza, the young girl that we've talked about a few times, she got out of Gaza, but she ended up in like Europe. So I'm not sure. Yeah, it could be.
You said that beautifully, by the way.
Hmm?
Do the rolling of the tongue again.
What did I say?
You said the person's name, Renard.
Oh, Renard.
Oh, you said it way better the first time.
Oh, fuck you.
You're like, what? You did. You're like,
yeah,
Renard.
I'm thinking about
Renard. You're like that.
You put pressure on me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Put pressure on me.
I'm sorry. You didn't have to say it again.
Nah, fair enough. Let's go to your next one.
All right, let's keep going. So yeah, Trump's. Oh wait, what? You've jumped ahead.
Did I jump? Oh,
you jumped ahead. What are you doing?
Sorry.
We're still talking. We're talking about his peace deals. Because we know the Gaza, the one in Gaza is going so great. What are you doing? It's up. It's just up here.
Highlight it for me.
I have. It's literally highlighted.
Oh, weird. Oh, here.
What do you mean weird? It's the highlighted
It looked
one.
grey. Leave me alone.
Boo.
Don't mean to me.
Boo.
Hey, I've had. Leave me alone. Stop being ableist.
Anyway, Trump's peace deals are falling apart. This is the one where he told China to fuck off, where China had also done a lot of work. So now he's going to get all the blame. So yeah, the Cambodia has denied Thai landmine claim as truce hangs in the balance. Thailand announced on the 11th of November that it would suspend implementation of a ceasefire deal with Cambodia after a landmine explosion injured at least 4 Thai soldiers near the disputed border in Sissusket province. Jeepers. Sissusket. Oh my goodness. Thailand accused Cambodia of laying new landmines that caused the loss. Cambodia denied the allegations, saying the mines were remnants of past conflicts, which is, I don't know, it's probably more likely the case, honestly. Like, that's... If you don't know much about the area, there's been just border skirmishes going on for decades around this area, so it really wouldn't shock me if there's just old landmines there, but who knows? It's just a he said she said thing at this time, and I don't know who to believe. Yeah, but I'm sure Trump is sitting there somewhere going, it's all Xi Jinping's fault.
It's definitely not me, I swear.
It's all Xi's fault. He did it. Why didn't you try harder?
Did you say hard?
All right, next. Oh my god, you're not good at this today.
I told you I was tired. What did you expect?
Hey, I'm tired too, but you just see me fumbling every third word. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna increase the size of these words. That's much better. That's why I'm not doing it. It's just I don't suck. I'm just blind.
I don't suck. I'm just blind.
Yeah.
Woo! What a sentence.
Are you saying blind people suck?
I mean, they might.
I've caught
I don't
you.
know if
I've
they
caught
want
you.
to.
No, you can't say that. That's
They could probably suck and spit, you know? I'm not gonna tell you what blind people can do.
Anyway, Trump's also promised a $2,000 dividend based on the... what are they called? Tariffs. The tariffs that he's done. Which is an oddly socialist move of him.
That is.
I mean, you know, it's not much, but, like, no. You know, has he done something good for once?
No.
No?
He's trying to make it look good. I mean, come on.
I mean,
the amount of economic damage these tariffs are going to do to their country is not worth $2,000.
I mean, it is, to be fair, much better than, remember our tax day? What was it? What'd they call it last year? Like tax refund day or some shit like that, where everyone finally got to see how much tax they saved. Some people were like, oh, $20? The fuck? Do you not remember this? Oh my, see, that's how bad it was.
I don't really get tax refunds.
Yeah, but it was a big event that the government tried to be like, this is the day when you find out how much tax you've saved, and then Nicola Willis had to just
because the tax calculator bullshit.
Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, so this is $2,000. That's a lot in comparison.
Again, though, the scale is different. That's
I know.
the equivalent of $20.
I'm just saying, in terms of who's doing a better, worse job.
Yeah. So if the bar is in hell, I get it.
Anyway, I guess the sort of funny thing with this calculation, though, they have done the maths, and the tariffs brought in about $195 billion. US dollars. This will probably take about 300 billion or more to give every citizen $2,000. So
that makes sense.
It's not paying for itself, that's for sure. They've only funded about 2/3.
How much was it again that you said?
2,000 per person.
No, the big number.
$300 billion.
Jesus.
That's how much it's going to cost, and
Is that it?
Yeah, 300 billion. For the
That's
nation.
all they're bringing in.
Check how much does California make?
How much? What? How much?
What's the GDP?
Oh, okay. California GDP.
Yeah.
GDP. Un momento. Approximately 4.1 trillion.
So yeah, not even close.
No, I mean that's a T. That's an even bigger number than a B.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just going, really? Is that it? Like, they spend $997 billion on military alone.
You ruined your economy for this.
Like, this is again just one of those things that just feels like it wasn't worth it.
Also, again, put it into context, because that must be what people would be saying on that tax day as well. Like, I ruined my economy for this. Like, so think of at least the difference in reaction. So one is, I ruined my economy for $2,000, or some other people it's going to be like, I ruined the economy for like $200. That was like that was a good result here. So true.
Or I ruined the economy for $2.9 billion to landlords and all the other fucking things. It's just, oh my God, like... I think the Americans should just be offended at this point. They're just getting absolutely shat
I'm just
over.
Waiting for the tiger to crack. You know, the fucking paper tiger. It's just gonna collapse at some point. It's, national divorce time. It's coming.
I mean...
Secession, please.
But like many divorces, I feel like this is gonna ruin the family.
I need California to leave just so I don't feel bad that we do so much, with California. And then California can hop in on the Pacific Partnership or whatever we want to do. A big union thing. And that'd be cool. Then you get like Hollywood and
Unions? Ooh,
Yeah,
that
we're
sounded
gonna do
really
a big.
woke.
We're not going to call it the Pacific Union because that would just be PU for short, and no one wants to be that. So, someone think of a better name. The Pacific. I mean, Pacific Partnership sounds like a fucking trade treaty, so I don't like that one. Pacific. Supremacy.
Oh God! I mean, to be fair, that is more accurate. I mean,
yes,
he really
supremacy.
does run like a supremacist game, so like you can't really fault anyone for. Sorry, big PP energy.
Okay, we're not doing Pacific Partnership either. Good.
No PPs.
No PP. No PP.
No PPs. No BBBs. No BBCs.
No PUs.
Yeah. No FUs, I guess.
The USSP.
USSP.
Yeah.
It almost feels like too close to like the US Postal
It doesn't even make
Service.
sense because what would it be? The Union of Soviet Socialist Pacific.
Well, actually, yeah, Paul brought up the one that I think your one was making me think of, which was Trans-Pacific Partnership.
Ah, yeah, the
which
TPP.
I believe that was like an old thing.
That was it, the
like,
TPP, yeah.
way back.
Then it became the TP something. They
What was
changed
it? I think TPPA, I think maybe?
I don't remember.
Yeah. It was a bunch of bullshit, that's for fucking sure.
Yeah. Not popping. That's not good. No. Did someone say trans?
Trans. We read that at the same time. Yeah, we know that they're not about transing the Pacific Partnerships.
Yeah. But we ended with a lot of room to spare today. So
we did. I
that's
actually
good.
have a little thing that I wanted to show us.
Well, and we got plenty of stuff to go through, so let's just go
these
for
are
it.
two kind of mini news things that I saw today.
Okay.
So something interesting I saw. Apparently, we still produce just 60 dentists a year, and that number hasn't changed since 1985. Since then, our population has grown by 2 million people.
So it's like everything we do.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I think it just kind of really highlights, like, it's a similar thing to, like, needing more nurses and doctors and stuff. And that's what I'm really hoping that we're going to see from, especially the Labour and Greens coming into this next year. I'm hoping that we'll see a bit of, not just we're going to put more money into, healthcare and all of these things, but like also the training, because I think that's one thing that like, yeah, we have all these big deficits and stuff like that, but there will be skill gaps that we have as well on top of that need to be kind of addressed to kind of make sure that we can do these things sustainably. And I just thought that was crazy. Like 1985, that's nearly 10 years before I was born. Like nearly 40 years. No, that is 40 years. I just realized it's 5. Isn't it? Yeah. Like it's been 40 years and we haven't invested any more, especially in teeth. Teeth health is something that I'm really passionate about because it just affects your entire body and your like just general well-being. We try to produce more dentists, but it's like they're trying to pull teeth. Fuck, that's good. Oh my God, I hate it, but I love it. And then the second little news thing. This is
Oh my
just
God.
like...
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
It's fixed. I don't know how it happened, but for some reason your audio is not going through the desktop now. It fixed itself.
What the fuck? Okay. Random.
That means I can do...
These nuts.
Yay.
Aw, Cyber Goblin, I'm sorry. It was 9 years technically, if that makes you feel better. But also, I will admit, I'm a young looking 30 and I know it. I had a 22-year-old think that I was closer to their age because they were asking, they're like, do you know this person? And I was like, mate, I went to school probably like 10 years before you were there, so nah. So don't worry, you're not the only one who gets it wrong. And also, yeah, imagine how bad it could be if people could afford to go to a dentist. I know, right? Which is why I really like the Greens alternative budget, because free dental for all.
What kind of world is that? That's just horrible nightmare scruffador. Yeah. You think of the worst alternate realities.
Mm-hmm.
In a world where everyone's fed for and cared for, and there's no work or hunger, or no one's tired, and everyone has a good time, and there's not really any. There's a little bit of drama, but you know, it's cool because people have the money and mental health to figure it out. So, and everyone's on drugs, which is pretty cool and helps the situation.
Right.
Except for the people that don't want to be on drugs, that's completely cool too.
Also, I see
There's
here
no peer
from
pressure.
just before, apparently TPPA became CTPPA because Jacinda hated the TPPA but decided it was okay if you put comprehensive in front of it. Interesting to know. Obviously, again, I was a child, a young teenager when all that stuff was happening. I saw it, did not understand it at the time.
I can relate to this so much.
Honestly.
I'm doing this all the time. This is like every time I'm watching BHN, I'm like cooking food. And I'm in the middle of cooking something. I'm like, damn, I need to reply to this.
See, that's why I like pretty much can't do anything when I watch BHN, especially if I'm in the chat. Because the second I fucking do anything else...
You ever seen Gattaca?
Gattaca?
Gattaca. That reminded me of Gattaca.
I'm gonna say no based on my response to that.
Okay. We won't
you
discuss
gonna enlighten
Gattaca.
me?
Nah.
Okay. All good.
Old movie.
All good.
That's like the 90s. Ethan Hawke. I've seen it once. I want to rewatch it though. It's about like DNA and shit.
And then the signal thing, I just thought was kind of funny. So after Disney's announcement that it would start allowing users of Disney Plus to generate short-form AI content, Our House creator Dana Terrace had a short and sweet comment to say online in response. Unsubscribe from Disney Plus, pirate Our House, I don't care, fuck Gen AI. Not really surprised. Many people are upset about this, but the fact that we have the artist just going, yo, fuck it, take it, I don't give a shit.
Is that one of those blue-haired feminists?
I mean, you can see the blue washout. Also, the Owl House,
Didn't she
which I'm assuming...
society? Isn't that what they did?
Well, to be fair, this show also is a show that's got a lot of queer allegory, and it's one of
Not in my media.
One of the queer cartoons that I watched. I watched the Owl House. It's really good.
Don't you teach my kids to be gay? Don't you teach them that? You brainwash them.
I'll trans the children. It's
trans
fine.
the children. Did you know it's okay to be gay? Why are you telling my kids that? Why are you trying to brainwash them into being gay? We just said it was okay. It's Jesus Christ, man. Just calm down. What do you mean it's okay? You trying to brainwash them?
Pretty much.
Sorry, guys. Just thought it was okay.
Also, apparently, Cyber Goblin knows what that is, and I checked. It is not older than me. I am older than it by 3 years.
Yay.
So, not much better. Oh, apparently it was directed by a Kiwi. Very cool.
I didn't know that. Shit.
Interesting.
Right,
but I also agree, Disney probably should have learned after the last mass unsubbing. But I mean, hey.
Maybe that's
they're
something
still
we
probably
should do.
gonna...
We should watch something and do a little review or something. Watch some Kiwi
yo,
media.
I'm so down.
That'd be cool.
Can we watch The Frighteners? That's like one of my favorite New Zealand films.
Oh, great, because I've never seen it. I've wanted to.
You've never seen The Frighteners?
No.
Oh, dude.
And you know what? Because I remember when I was in Wellington and that building, I remember I walked past that building that was used in The Frighteners like all the time. And last I checked, which was, like close to 10 years ago, they were thinking about pulling it down. It didn't have even though that building should have had some historic
Do you know what it was called or where it was?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Or I can just Google it.
Yeah, just Google it. It'd be quick for you to figure that out than it would be for me to speculate.
Okay, based on... out in Waikanae. Richmond Hall in Waikanae?
That might have been it. Richmond Hall rings a bell.
Let me have a look at what it looks like. Now I'm curious.
Can you show it on the screen so I can see?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do.
No, it's not that.
Yeah. Not that one?
Not that one.
Okay.
Unless am I thinking about another one of his movies, maybe? I think it's The Frighteners.
Oh, yeah, no, because The Frighteners, this is the house. Although maybe you're thinking of the wrong place.
Okay. No, not that one.
Not that one?
Not that one.
That's The Frighteners house.
Okay.
So maybe you're not. It had Michael J. Fox in it. And Melanie Linsky.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's the film. So it must have been parts of the film. There was a building in there. Anyway, we'll figure that out another time. Look, if it comes to it, we'll figure it out.
Might be where he has the accident on the road when you're driving around the bendy road where the tree is that he hit. Probably something to do with that. But anyway, we
got some memes and cleansers.
Frighteners review is that can happen later. And yes, I was too when that came out. Feel old, haha.
let's watch a couple of feel good thingies.
Yeah. What do we go for first?
Let's watch. This one.
Oh, before we do a meme, I've got one more news one. If you want to do that first,
Okay.
or we can do your one then news one.
No, if you got something you want to show.
It's a news meme. I forgot about this one, especially because it's
meme.
around the world news meme actually.
Mm-hmm.
Coming for your territory. So pause share and let's turn this up. Because yeah, apparently South Korea were trolling Trump.
Koreans are top.
I mean, who knows?
Dear trolls, because not only did they gift Trump this gold crown, and it was so subtle that everyone fell for it. Like even the news and late night shows were all like, "Oh my God, South Korea is sucking up to Trump."
South Korea, can I just talk to you over here real quick? Hey, South Korea, what the are you doing?
I'm not going to say the Koreans brown-nosed him, but they got so far up there, I'm pretty sure they snorted one of his tonsils because they gave Donald Trump the only thing he's missing at this point, a big golden crown.
Because if they had done just a modicum of research, they would have known that this is a replica of the crowns of the Shinna dynasty, a dynasty that ended because the king essentially was being controlled by their version of billionaires. Sound familiar? So the working class had an uprising and overthrew the king. But South Korea also just came out with this book, and it's titled The Dictionary of Forbidden Words Under the Trump Era. And apparently there's over 170 words in this book that they deemed forbidden under Trump's regime, like multicultural, diverse, DEI, equity, advocacy, equality, activism, social justice, inclusion, Gulf of Mexico, Latinx, ethnicity, Native American, indigenous, race and ethnicity, racism, BIPOC, black. And I find it hilarious that they group it subject matter essentially. And then there are whole sections where they explain why each word has been banned.
Quitty.
And under Trump, like you can literally tell what it's about without even being able to read or speak Korean just because of the English context. And the book ends with the inside back cover reading, "I'm not broken, I don't need to be fixed." Yeah. Korean?
So yeah.
Damn.
That's how Korea trolled Trump. And you know what? Hats off.
Can't say black.
Right? I also saw someone in the comments ask if you're thinking of the house from Brain Dead. I don't know what that is.
It might have been the house from Brain Dead, maybe. Yeah.
Anywho, I know I have... Oops, I already closed that. Whoops, I didn't mean to.
What are you
No. Nah, yeah, I just accidentally closed the wrong tab. Don't mind me. I'm opening up the meme. Your memes. Your memes.
Oh, well, these aren't memes. This is someone resuscitating a dog.
Oh.
Which I didn't even know you could do. It's just giving it CPR.
Oh. I mean, I guess in
You can
theory it
mute
makes
it.
sense.
Come on, Stone.
Oh, buddy.
You got it. You get in there, boy. You get
All right, all right, come on.
Come on, beep, beep. Let it go. Come on, you got it, Stone. You got it, baby. You got it. 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 You got it, baby.
Oh, oh, the baby. Oh. Oh.
So that leash.
Boy, I love you, boy. You got it. You got it.
Oh, poor baby.
Man, that's a serious rescue.
Forward through a bit. I think. Yeah, go skip forward a bit.
Give me a hug,
Yeah.
boy. Yeah.
Shows him being happy.
Oh. Oh,
He knows.
look at that face.
He knows.
I love Stone, man. I met Stone before.
All right. Yeah.
That's
so there you
so
go. Apparently,
sweet.
you can perform CPR on a dog, which I had just by regular chest compressions. I guess it works.
I mean, honestly, it makes sense in theory.
I don't know. I thought it might be specific to human anatomy. Like I thought you might just be crushing their ribcage.
Dogs
or
have
something.
lungs.
Yeah, I know they do, but I don't know. It just felt like I don't know. I don't know what it felt like. It just never anything. I like the last thing I'd do when I saw a dog collapse would be like give it CPR. But I guess now I'm obligated to think differently.
Scruffador. My friend tried to give her fish CPR. Didn't work though. I'm
don't
really
tell
curious.
me it worked. No,
because now I'm like, but fish don't have lungs, do they?
I'm
They
first
have
aid.
gills.
That means every time I see a fish not breathing, I have to. Unless
It's taking your first aid responsibilities so
I'm
seriously.
sorry,
I love it.
I took the course. I got to do it.
Right.
Doctors ABCs, very important.
I see we've got this cute little picture here.
Oh yeah, that was just someone with a cat being their best man, which
I think is great.
That's pretty cool.
I bet you the cat fucked off during the wedding though. It's just like, nah,
yeah, I know.
I'm
It's
done.
not sticking
Cats are
around.
assholes.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love them, but what do we got on?
Yeah, I
that
wouldn't choose a
file?
cat. It just any of my cats would have just fucked off. They wouldn't have stuck around. Let's do
Yeah.
this dog
The
that
Disney
meets its favorite Disney character, which obviously is Pluto. Or wait, no, yeah, no, Pluto. It is Pluto.
Yeah.
I was like, I was thinking it might have been Goofy, but no.
No, Goofy's dog Pluto.
No, it's Mickey's dog Pluto.
Oh, that was Goofy.
Mickey the Mouse owns the dog
yeah.
Pluto, but also his best friend is also a dog. Who's
Oh, that's where I'm getting confused.
it's a weird class
Been too
situation.
long. I'm not one of those millennials that I'm not a Disney adult. Oh, but so sweet.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that is so cute. Also, I bet that person who plays Pluto is just like, you know what? I'm
get to
so
pet a
glad I
dog.
do this right now.
Yeah.
It's probably better than like Sticky Children or.
He fucking loves it.
Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. Apparently too much air blew up the fish.
No.
So that's like, do you know what's making me think of? Is it like, you know, I think it's in SpongeBob where they like blow up the things as balloons.
Mm.
Like that.
Oh
But also
yeah,
that's so sweet.
accidentally in love. I think it's that.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Yes, I'm thinking of the Shrek scene. That's it. You're right.
No, it doesn't use that song. It uses another one. That one's in
Yeah.
Shrek 2.
Yeah.
I know.
but
I know what you're talking
you
about.
got it. You
I know
got
what you're
it.
talking about.
All right. What's this one? I just went for the ones you.
Oh, this is
highlighted,
like
so-
an autistic kid at like the 21 Pilots concert
Oh,
or
I've
some
seen
shit.
this video.
Yeah, it made me smile.
This was really cute.
I don't know anything about this guy, but I was like, he's kind of cool.
Funnily enough, actually, I don't know if you know about 21 Pilots, but they have a really big like background in terms of the world building and lore that they have in their music, and especially the first album, and a lot of that deals with like, you know, mental health issues and all that kind of thing. So
Okay.
very much that kind of band. I'm not a 21 Pilots fan. I just got told that by a 21 Pilots fan.
I mean, I'm the opposite of a 21 Pilots fan.
Yeah, I know like the one song.
Like, I don't like 21 Pilots, but I thought this was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Especially because I think the best part is when this part, because they got them to be quiet.
Well, he gets them all to be quiet.
Yeah. Oh.
We got some headphones for you up here.
Turn it up a bit.
Yeah.
And would you tell us what your name is?
My name's Ezra.
Give it up for Ezra. We're gonna give it up for Ezra. Yeah. All right.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Sissy.
Okay. Is it too loud for you, Ezra? Or are you good? You good? But when we start playing, it's gonna get a little loud. Are you okay with that? All right, but I want you to start singing, okay? That microphone, that can go all the way up to your mouth like this when you start singing this part. It goes like this. It goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Do you know that part? Can you sing that part loud?
Even I know that part.
I'm falling. Hell yeah.
He's like, kid, you fucked it. I left you to sing it. You stopped singing.
Same kid. I know the words to that one too. Hell yeah. That's so sweet though. I love that video.
Anyway. Yeah, no, I thought that was just a wholesome thing we could end on, unless you wanted to do anything else. But...
I do have another wholesome one, so we can look at another wholesome one.
We can squeeze in one more before everyone goes off to BHN.
One more. I saw this today and it was really awesome.
New message from Ori. Ben, I got it working.
Did you hear it? So now the messages will play for you, and you'll be able to hear it while you're in your apps.
My brother has an ultra-rare condition called TUB4A-related leukodystrophy. It's progressive, and over time, it took away his speech and mobility. By his early 20s, the only way he could communicate reliably was by moving his head left or right to say yes or no. Finding a way for Ben to communicate on his own has always been a challenge. The tech that exists, eye tracking, head tracking, even brain-computer interfaces, just don't work for him. And before he lost the use of his hands, the device he had never really fit. So he went almost a whole decade only saying yes and no. But then he moved in with me and my wife Nancy, and I made it my mission to give him some independence back. I built a system using AI and 2 buttons, one on each side
See, now this is what we need to be using fucking AI for, like...
of his head, so he could navigate with the one thing he could do reliably. The menus are big and clear for his vision, and over time, we added phrase boards, a predictive keyboard, access to all of his favorite shows and movies, custom games, and even Google and YouTube searches. But this new messenger app is something different. Ben has been typing messages, and for the first time, our family is able to have real conversations with him, at his pace, through direct messaging.
Beam and Benny reacted thumbs up. Glad to hear. How are Nancy and Ori? Send message. G. Good. Send. DM from Beam and Benny. Good.
I had no idea where this mission would take us, but it's been a dream come true for our family. We want to share the love, so we made the code for Ben's entire system free and open source. So
cool.
Yeah.
Dope.
And that's the
because that must have cost a lot.
Oh yeah, and it's just amazing. It's good to see someone actually put effort into kind of giving some freedom back, because I could not imagine not being able to communicate more than yes or no for over 10 years. Like, that's just heartbreaking.
And it means the cops can't come in and ask him a question and then be like, yes, yes.
I love how that's where your brain went to.
It's instantly where it went as soon as I was watching this.
Yeah.
Fucking edgelord in me is just thinking about South Park.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know. I'm a horrible human being. Pray for me. Maybe I'll be getting to heaven one day.
Maybe if you're lucky. But yes, that's us, isn't it?
Thank you for coming on this journey tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed most of it.
Yeah, hopefully my brain wasn't too dog shit for y'all.
My brain was dog shit too.
You know what? I think we're adorable, so that makes up for it. We're cute. We're pretty privileged.
I just gotta stop taking myself less seriously. Okay. Do you have an outro for us today?
Oh yeah, I got a meme that I didn't show you, but I do have an outro.
Get out here with your memes.
Share it to here. Yeah, I was just using it as a buffer, okay?
Blow. You didn't have to suck me off.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we might need to actually make that with you doing Donald Trump's voice. Just saying. Plans. Alright, let's go.
Alright, we love you guys. Thank you.
Can't catch me all the way up here. Look at her front, I see the rear. Balls out, yeah, I'm looking at the view, trying to take it all in. Pause. Rich, sexy, ugly, baby, kinda love me, kinda hate me, fit, ask your lady, oh my god, I'm almost famous. Rich, sexy, ugly, baby, these bitches still can't take me. It's still no money, but fuck you, pay me. Rich, sexy, ugly, baby. It's still no money, but fuck you, pay me. First class seat, seat bass with my seat back. Put it on my tag. Butt lift and some fake tits for a catfish. Put it on my tag. New clocks for the day ones. We on dog walk. Put it on my tag. Hit a hat trick when I pass go. Skip a bracket. Put it on my tag. On my dick to take it to go. Free protect from wearing some clothes. Only got it 2 or 3 flows. Damn, that shit hurt, bro. Rich, sexy, ugly, baby, kinda love me, kinda hate me, fit, ask your lady, oh my god, I'm almost famous. Rich, sexy, ugly, baby, these bitches still can't take me. It's still no money, but fuck you, pay me. Rich, sexy, ugly, baby. It's still no money, but fuck you, pay me. Rich, sexy, ugly, guess I'm playing 2 truths and 1 lie. She's so cute and cool, that's my nail tech up on that hammer time. Catch her, pinch her bubble, got her wet, I made her water sign. Did a free campaign to show these bitches that I'm Calvin Fine. We taking off, we go like real. Can't catch me all the way up here. Look at her front, I see the real. Balls out, yeah, I'm looking at the view, trying to take it all in. This summer, he's coming. Pause. Rich, sexy, ugly, baby. There's still no money.